She gave us at the start of the game. Her chest bounces slightly as she comes to an abrupt halt in front of me. You know, trying them on. I don't even mind so much if I lose. Aha. Does give a certain perk to the whole thing, doesn't it? I try to busy myself in the clipboard taking down numbers, but I peek over it anyway. She shows off the way it curves to her body, grinning at me. Anyway, I think it's this one. The lace is sort of an innocent vibe, but it's still definitely risque and detailed. There's no doubt that it's meant to be sexy. And they're commonly called baby doll outfits. So you got the hint. I certainly hope so. Good job, Jasmine. You're right. Yes. Aha, she seems to take this quite seriously. I wonder if she's always competitive. Well, being a dancer, probably. They're one of my favorites, but I don't think I can pull them off as well as some people. The innocent look doesn't really suit me, does it? I'd say almost any look would suit you. Her eyes brighten. I'll keep that in mind. Charlotte and Sophie bring me the numbers for the outfits that they chose. I can't believe she got it. That was so cryptic. It wasn't that bad. I just wasn't thinking about it. Oh, the music changed. Well, that worked much, much better than expected. I think we need to call it here, girls. Time to just put our backs into it. I don't want to keep you too late. How did we do? Everyone did fine. So what does that mean? It means we need to finish taking inventory, let her think for a bit. Come on. Jasmine strides away, and Sophie frowns after her. All right. She puts a hand on Charlotte's back and guides her away. I hate this. I don't know how to break their hearts and tell them that they don't have the job. But I have to, don't I? I have to pick someone. I watch them as they move about the store, still working diligently as ever. Sophie laughs with Charlotte as she puts a bra over her eyes. Jasmine stands to the side and smirks. Then they get back on track, their talking and laughter too distant to understand. I try to focus on helping with inventory too, but my mind is racing. Every second the clock ticks closer and closer to having to make that impossible decision. This is it. I have to do this. There's no other way. I'm going to hire Sophie, Jasmine, or Charlotte. Okay, let's just take a minute to think. Think back deep into my past. Sophie. At first, she didn't want the job, but then she found out it was a lingerie store and said that she was super interested. She kind of seemed like she lacked work ethic and always bickered with Jasmine. Jasmine said she wants to get a different job from the local club. She has good work ethic, and she bickers with Sophie. She also was the first to learn cash register and took it up pretty quickly. And she also helped us unload boxes. Charlotte is in school, as is Sophie. Charlotte is the youngest. She also seems to be the most persistent. She kind of helped maintain balance between Sophie and Jasmine. She also learned cash register. She didn't really she had a good work ethic. She didn't really show that she didn't want to work. And she was the first one that showed up asking for a job. I'm pretty sure. Yes, she was. So out of putting all that together, keeping all that in mind, I'm gonna pick Charlotte. Charlotte. She's a little soft-spoken for retail, but she gives it her all. No matter what I've asked her to do, she's never said she's uncomfortable or that she can't do it. I don't think I've ever heard her utter a complaint, unless it was that she was hungry. I can't help but smile. I think she and I would work together really well. And maybe I do have something of a soft spot for the underdog. She lets herself fade into the background sometimes, but she never lets that get in the way. I dread telling the others, though. I don't want to hurt any of them. And really, I don't want to, but this seemed like such a good idea at the time, but now, I sigh. Maybe getting friendly with them was a bad idea, like naming pets you don't intend to keep. There's nothing to be done about it except face the facts and hope Sophie and Jasmine understand. I help the girls with the remainder of the stock take. With so many of us now, it doesn't take much time at all. When it was just me and Karen, we'd be killed by the time we finished up. But soon, almost too soon, the girls are huddled around me in anxious anticipation. How do I even break this news? There they all are. I've come to a decision. The girls look up, eyes anxious and eager to know. I chew the inside of my cheek, an old habit that suddenly decided to manifest. I used to have that habit too. Well, after much deliberation, I've decided that Charlotte will get the job. The news registers on Sophie's and Jasmine's faces, a mix of emotions. But Charlotte just stares at me blankly. What? Her voice trembles. She glances around at the other two, as if questioning if she heard correctly. The heat starts rising in her face. Oh. Thank you. I can hardly tell if Charlotte's on the verge of being happy or breaking into tears. I don't think she wanted to hurt Sophie or Jasmine. Congrats! Out of nowhere, Sophie slings an arm around Charlotte's neck, rocking from foot to foot playfully. It seems to break Charlotte out of her trance. I really didn't expect this. Why not? You earned it. Even Jasmine steps in to comfort her. Hannah had to choose one of us. There was no reason it shouldn't have been you. I bet we got beat good. I bet Hannah was like, pfft, I can't believe those other two stuck around past Tuesday. They know Charlotte's got it. It wasn't like that at all. But Sophie ignores me as Charlotte laughs. Okay. But I'm going to miss you both. Not that I won't appreciate working here. I will. I do. Of course, I look forward to working with you. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? You should get some sleep before we're here any later. Have a good night. I had fun working with you all, and Sophie, Jasmine, if you ever need part-time work during the holiday season, well, you know where to come. Aye, aye, Captain. Sophie salutes. Thank you for the opportunity. Jasmine smiles, and together, the three girls leave the shop. Nice. I don't think I'll ever question my instincts again. It looks like we got a new suit. Working with Charlotte is a fantastic opportunity, especially with her young age. Getting into a job that easy and that quick will push her forward through life. Speaking if this was real life terms. In her time here, I think I've really seen her start to blossom into who she wants to be. I forget sometimes she's only 19. I thought she was 18. Still has a lot of things to figure out in her life. And I certainly didn't expect to become anybody's mentor. By having Charlotte around, the shop has been more than just the standard employer-employee relationship. We bring out the best in each other. Charlotte was a little reserved with people, and I certainly didn't make any efforts to do anything beyond work. But together, we've ended up making differences for each other. Making me go out and take days off, making Charlotte handle phone calls. Everything runs smoothly when we're together. Between the shop doing well and Charlotte's help, everything's still looking up. I'm glad things worked out the way they did. For me and for Charlotte. Not to mention, she has a hell of an eye for pretty lingerie. I've started to just let her pick out what I should buy and wear. She's good at it. And if we sometimes show off our new purchases to each other in the changing room, well, that's our business. Ending number 5 of 11. Sophie hired. Good end. So there's 11 different endings. What? 11? And there's good endings, and I'm assuming bad endings. Wow. What a game. I certainly enjoyed it, actually. At first it was like, oh, I don't know about this, but then the story actually kind of grew onto me, and I did have to actually make a decision. I think I'm happy with my decision.